Hi, this video is going to be all about my Smith brushes. I have only 5 of them, but I think 5 is a good amount to be able to judge the brand, I think. So I have a contour brush. This is their 124. Then I have their small arrowhead brush, which is 253. They have a large arrowhead brush as well, but all my brushes are small. I prefer it that way. You get more precision. Then I have a small eye blending brush, 233, and I have a small paddle blending brush, 247. This I actually got complimentary from Beautylish when I got all of these four. I know Beautylish is kind of stingy with their discounts, but I got these brushes during their gift card event, and they were also running a promotion of a free brush over a certain amount. And then last, I have the Spoolie brush, which I use this the least. I don't know how to use it. That's it. I think I've used it a handful of times. I've had these brushes for 5 years now, and I think they've definitely increased their prices a little bit. But I have pulled them up on my phone how much they cost now, and they're all around in the 22 to 30 range. So let's start with the brush that drew me to the brand. It was this arrowhead brush. The reason I found out about this brand was through Samantha Ravindall. She used to use these Smith brushes a lot, and I loved her eyeshadow tutorials because she got into the techniques and taught well. So that's how I found out about it, and I thought this was such a cool shape at the time. Again, this was 7, 8 years ago when I found out about it, and then finally 6 years ago I bought this brush. This was my very first brush from the Smith Cosmetics brand. This was a very unique brush at the time. There's many in the similar shape now, but at the time it was very cool. Also, the Smith Cosmetics is a Canadian brand, so if you're from Canada, I think this is a great brand because you don't have to pay any taxes or custom duties or anything. And if you're from US, you can get them from Beautylish. That's where I got it from. They might have many other stockists, but I got mine from Beautylish, so that's what I know. So this is the 253 Arrowhead Lay Down Eyeshadow Brush Small. That's the full name, and it's 22 USD on their website currently. It is a nice packing, as the name suggests. You can lay down eyeshadow with it. It is a nice packing brush. I'll add in a clip of me using this with this particular eyeshadow. All of these brushes are natural except for this spoolie, I think. But this is a natural hair brush. It is made of 100% pure pony hair. And the ferrule is made of 24 karat gold plated brass and is double crimped and then attached to the handle for extra stability. And yeah, these are very stable. There's minimal shedding of the hairs. It only shed the first year that I have. It doesn't shed at all now. So they're very well made. It's just that right now I have many more Japanese brushes that I love a lot more. But they are really sturdy and they wash well. Like, you don't have to baby them too much. Don't go rough with them because then they can't handle it because they are natural hair. But you don't have to baby them the way that you might have to some of the Fude brushes, like Hakuhodo brushes. I baby them. Moving on to my second favorite brush, which is this contour brush, the 124. The exact name is 124 contour brush, and it is 25 USD on the website. I love this because the shape is just perfect and it's so densely packed, which is great for contours. Most of my contours are cream products or liquids. I don't really have powder contours. I have powder bronzers, but not contours. So this works really well with the cream. I use it mostly with my Westman Atelier, and it works well. It doesn't overblend, it lays well. It fits nicely in my divot right here of my cheek, and it works really well with my nose divot as well. It like fits really well, and then you can just take it down and contour your nose and your cheekbones. So this brush is made of 100% pure pony hair. I think all of them are, but I'll go through each. It's made of 24 karat gold plated brass, the ferrule, and double crimped for extra stability. So I would definitely suggest this. This I think is quite unique. I know there's many on the market, but uh, for natural hair, $25, it is a really good brush. Especially if you get it during the Beautylish gift card event, or if Beautylish runs the free brush event, like the free brush promo, quite a bit. So you can definitely get an extra brush out of the bunch. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Okay, moving on to my next brush that I use a lot more, and that is this 233 quill crease brush, extra small. So this is quite tiny, and I love that because I can do my inner corner work and a nice detailed outer corner blending, and I can even take it a little bit under my eyes as well, and maybe even my uh, inner corner blending. It works really well. And this is 27 USD, so $2 more. So they say that it's a small size, which is an ideal tool for smaller or deep set eyes, which, yeah, that works really well, or even hooded eyes. But I don't have any of those three, and I still love it. So they say that this pairs well with powder products, and that's true. I wouldn't use this with cream. The only brush out of the five that I have that I would use for cream or liquid is the contour. All the other eyeshadow brushes I would use only for powders. And this one, their white brushes, I think, are made of 100% goat hair. And again, it's 24 karat gold plated brass ferrule double crimp for stability. Now let's go to the 247 flat round crease brush. So this is also 27 USD, and it's for powder products. Material is 100% goat hair. So when I first saw this, I immediately thought of my Refer 01 brush. This is their prototype. I have 10 of these, and I'm not even exaggerating. These look similar. It's a smaller version of the Refer brush, which again I appreciate. I love small brushes for nice detailed work. The blending doesn't get out of hand, and you have a lot more control. So I love this brush for blending and even laying down. Since it is a flat paddle brush, you can even lay down product and blend it while you're laying down. And then you can use the flat part, the pointed part, to blend into your crease or even your under eyes. I've done all of these. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking from experience. I put in a clip of me using this. Obviously, I blended the edges of my eyes with the brush while laying it on its side, and also a little bit underneath my eyes as well. Again, I would use this only with powders, not creams, because it is a little bit delicate. Also, it doesn't have enough density to it to be used with creams or liquids. So only powder for all my eyeshadow brushes. Okay, now on to the last one that I don't really use much of. It is the 214 Spoolie brush. It's just an eyebrow spoolie brush. The reason I got it was because this is so long and bent. It was a unique shape like 6, 7 years ago. And right now it's not as unique anymore, but I felt like it fit my full eyebrow really well. But I sometimes use it for my eyelashes too, to separate my eyelashes. And very few times, like maybe 3 or 4 times I've used it for my eyebrow. But I mostly use it for my eyelash. It works really well. So this pairs with cream, powder, liquids, or solo. Oh, and this is a synthetic bristle brush. Yeah, not much to say. It is 16 USD, so a little pricey for a eyebrow brush. But if you're placing an order on the website, you could get it. But I think their other brushes are better. So yeah, I don't know if I would get another brush from the brand. I do like them. They have a distinct look, which I appreciate a lot when I can differentiate my brushes, which brand exactly, and find them easily. Especially this arrowhead brush. I have a couple, but they're synthetic. This is the only natural hair arrowhead brush that I have. So this is quite unique in my collection. But I use all of these well, and I've washed them many times and they're still in almost new condition. So they last well as well. And the barrel and handle is still going well. It hasn't broken or come apart even once. And the shedding is minimal, like maybe even nothing. So definitely recommend these. They for I think their prices match the natural hair brushes. It's definitely on par with the rougher brushes, and they work just as well. Some of them even better. This arrowhead is, or no, this contour is. I feel like it's the best and kind of the unique. I don't have any other brush in this shape in my collection. So I think I would recommend this contour brush first now, just because there are many shaped of this arrowhead, but this contour is really unique for me. So yeah, this would be my first recommendation, and then the arrowhead, and then these two if you're looking for an eyeshadow brush. Yeah, definitely look them up if you're Canadian, because it would work well for you since you don't have to pay any taxes, and I think the shipping would be reasonably priced as well. I think, again, I'm not Canadian, so I don't know. I just know that I got them from Beautylish, and Beautylish runs the free brush promo quite a bit, so look out for that, and definitely get them during the gift card event just so you could get a discount. So yeah, more brush videos coming soon. I have unit brushes. That's the brand. I think it's for the Beautylish brand maybe. And I definitely have so many Fude brushes. I definitely want to talk about that. I love talking about brushes just as much as I love talking about makeup. So keep an eye out for that. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.